Alright, hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? This is HD StarCraft, and I'm here to bring you guys Game 2 today between EG.Thorzain and Moon. And this is going to be awesome because it is a best of 5, and Thorzain lost the first game to Moon. I was not really expecting Moon to lose, not expecting Moon to win, actually. I thought Thorzain for sure would be the better player, but now I'm emotionally invested because I kind of want to see Thorzain take a win here and see what happens. Obviously, he might just go down, just like the Titanic, man. You cannot stop the eventual flooding of all your compartments, and eventually the ship will sink. So will Thorzain here founder, or will he be able to mad scientist some way up to stay afloat and take out Moon in this second game? And it is going to be on Entombed Valley, which really is not the best Zerg map. I personally despise this map in ZVT. Well, actually I do. I like block out. You know how you get like 3 cancels on your preference thing when you go ladder? I X out this map. This is like the first one I cross out. It's just so bad for Zerg, in my opinion. And the reason, there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, you've got rocks that lead over to your third, and that can be kind of problemsome if you want to get that hatchery over there and defend it. Sometimes you're forced to throw a crawler up here just in case Terran decides to attack through the secondary ramp. The second reason why it's not, I don't think, the best Zerg map, yeah, it's pretty wide open, I guess, in the middle, but you've got a lot of high ground, low ground stuff going on here, and typically that works really well for Terran. A lot of cliffs, a lot of ledges, and it can be pretty annoying. Also, if you don't get cross spawn, medevac drops are possible as well, and it looks like Thorzain here did get a pretty nice spawn against Moon. So there's the Overlord coming in, and it immediately changes trajectory. It's like, blah, 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 don't want to die to a Marine. Blah, go to the left. And so that Marine is, that Overlord. Oh no, it's going to dance with the Devil here. Coming back in. You got to be careful, man. I like how he's leaving it right on the edge of the cliff, though, you know, because if a Marine comes here, then the Overlord goes up the cliff. If the Marine comes here, then the Overlord goes down the cliff. And he's just confirming what is going on in that base. And it is the same exact build CC after the gas racks. So here we go. And will the Overlord make it away? Blah, blah. I don't think it will, actually. I don't know. It might just. Yeah, that Overlord is actually pretty beefy. And with the new, I guess it's not so new now, but the movement speed of Overlords has been buffed to the point where, and I made this joke for a couple of casts, it's like the Bugatti Veyron of Overlords. But it's fast enough now to get away from Marines and whatnot, so. Alright, Thorzain looking watertight so far. Certainly no leaks that I can see of, and hopefully he can keep that kind of gameplay up so that he can win a game against Moon. And Moon now going out with 2 Zerglings. Looking to scout the map, maybe grab the Xel'Naga Tower. Queen coming out. And Overlord's not going over to the bottom right. You might be wondering, why the hell would a Zerg send Overlords to the right-hand side of the map? That doesn't make any sense, but it does. Because this actually helps you get a pre-spot for medevac drops. Because medevacs will come either from, they'll always come from the perimeter of the map. They'll either come from the left here or the right. So the Overlords going to the right-hand side just to cover for medevacs later on in the game. And the 2 Zerglings running up, hitting the command center, but not really getting much information, I don't think. Let's see. No, not really. Just the reactor. And, ooh, Thorzain gonna switch it up. It looks like he is not gonna go for the starport opening that he did last game. And I like this because it's pretty hidden. You know, the Overlord has not seen any of this yet. And this is going to be a pretty nice build, I think, from Thorzain. I don't know if he's gonna throw up another CC, or if he's going to go for a timing push with Stimpack and Hellions and Marines and all that stuff. I'm thinking here he's going to go for a timing push with plus Stim. We will see. He's actually now left at the factory now. Is he going to build a starport or another barracks? A starport, okay. I was going to say, if he builds another barracks, and this is just insane, he's going to go for something crazy at the front door. But no, he's going to go for starport now. But it's not as greedy as the last game, because he's not going for that extra command center. And I think the reason for that is he knows this map, you can attack the Zerg third and do a lot of damage to it. Because of the rocks here, it really is an impedance to the Zerg, and you know, it takes some time for them to break down. You've got 2 ramps to work with if you're Terran and you're making an attack. So I think that's why Thorzain is going for a less of an eco build and more of a build designed to do damage. And the Overlord has came in. but it didn't get any scout at all. It actually just stopped right there and just saw the factory and the command center. So Moon is not the wiser now. And, you know, I'm thinking here, there is a possibility that Moon could lose the third if he doesn't get a crawler up, if he doesn't get his creep spread out, if he doesn't break down these rocks. And, man, the rocks take a long time to break down, man. They are hardened material. That is right. And now we do have an Overlord finally making its round counterclockwise around the map, but still a long way away from scouting the main base. And now Thorzain, I'm thinking, starting to move out with that timing push that he had in mind. And yeah, man, Stim is going to finish at the same time this attack comes. And Moon is going to have to rely on his queens because he just used all of his Larva to drone up. Oh, man, this is going to be brutal. He is not going to have any Zerglings in the field. He needs to make Zerglings right now. 4 coming out at a time. And Hellions and Marines now beginning to come on the creep. Is he going to drop a Comsat? No, he will not. He's actually going to go up the ramp. Whoa, this is weird. It might just go for the queens and going for the kill on potentially the natural here. A lot of damage being done. 1 queen getting roasted, 2nd queen dropping, 3rd queen dropping, and the 4th queen is going to die as well. And the 5th queen, all queens have fallen. And now Moon immediately trying to get Zerglings out. But this is a pretty tense situation. He has no more queens except for the one in the main. So his inject larva pretty limited, extremely hampered, and reinforcements continuing to stream in. And Moon is just going to GG. That is your dagger in game 2. Wow, just a timing push from Thorzain, not expected by Moon, who I'm guessing, you know, thought that Thorzain was going to play the same exact style, was going to go for a macro build, and that's why Moon was trying to go so greedy, but then the attack came and he just wasn't prepared for it. So that was a dagger for Moon, and I guess my wish has been granted. Thorzain taking a win, and we are going to go to game 3. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys there, and this is HD StarCraft signing out.